Well, now, this, like most of the Hughes legends, is just something you hear and nothing you can prove. But for what it's worth, it seems that hotel bungalow was supposedly the HQ of that rather spooky brigade of midnight minions we used to call Howard's Secret Police. That's where that tree comes in. Just precisely there, at 1:30 every morning for who knows how many years, some chosen operative placed at precisely the same angle a small and very carefully wrapped package. Howard Hughes, in his nocturnal wanderings, never once paused there, but it was always ready for him, in case he should. What was it that mystery package contained? A ham sandwich.
How can we believe that is true?
Francois was referring, of course, to Elmire, but about Hughes. Well, who could blame Cliff Irving for believing that Hughes himself wanted us to believe almost anything? Look where we are now. When the old Hollywood swinger turned hermit, this is the hermitage he picked, his hideaway, his desert retreat. The desert had retreated first, of course, to make room for the slot machines and the crap tables. Then came Hughes. He chased out or bought off most of the mafia, bought up most of the hotels, and settled down up there in a few rooms on the top floor of that one. And all through the long years, not a shadow was seen moving in that window. The good people of Las Vegas kept their eyes peeled, saw nothing, and believed everything they told each other. More than one bemused observer claims to have seen the whimsical tycoon at 4 o'clock in the morning promenading this highway with no socks on and wearing, instead of shoes, a pair of empty Kleenex boxes. Do I believe that?
But people pretend to be shocked and they like to be shocked, you know. It's in their nature, it's in human nature, you know.
What was he doing up there? What were they doing to him? Broke his silence, would it be a cry for help? Well, if Hughes couldn't speak or wouldn't, then somebody, and why not Clifford Irving, could do the speaking for him. Nobody got near the man. Just a tiny band of mystery Mormons were admitted to his presence. Even high executives in the Hughes empire never so much as laid eyes on him. One man alone laid claim to having made it into that fortress, and you can guess who that was. How had Irving got to Hughes in the first place? Simple, said Irving. He just mailed him a copy of Fate with a friendly, sincere dedication, and the partnership was formed. Well, if you can believe the ham sandwich and the Kleenex boxes, I guess you can swallow that.
I mean, this episode is just so fantastic that it taxes your imagination to believe that a thing like this could happen.
Was that the voice of the real Howard Hughes?
I only wish I was still in the movie business.
Well, now he's on television, and a committee of journalists are interviewing his voice.
I don't remember any scripts as wild or as stretching of the imagination as this yarn has turned out to be.
Now, remember how this went. Irving announced that Hughes had decided that Irving was just the writer he could trust, not only with his book, but with the money for it, and this involved an advance of some $750,000, and he had notes, memos, and manuscripts, and what he claimed was Hughes' own handwriting to prove it, and now they brought in the handwriting experts. Now, just here, Irving should have been feeling a bit nervous. Maybe he was just as cool as he acted, remembering what he'd learned from the old maestro himself. Elmire was a good teacher, if only by example, and his most valuable lesson was this: don't be spooked by the experts.